Hey, grade 10s. Welcome to the second week of online learning. And I've created this video just to show you some of the changes I made in Google Classroom and to give you the instructions for what I'd like you to complete today. So the first week, we were really hoping to get more people onto Google Classroom and completing some of the quizzes. And so I'm going to post another video today and just ask you to complete one quiz and try and get everybody involved into Google Classroom. This is going to be our best way to show you how to get all of the work we're going to be doing. So what I discovered is that putting work on the stream gets too lost. Okay, so I put stuff up there last week and not a lot of people found it. So I want you to make sure that when you go on to our Google Classroom, you go to classwork. So click on classwork. Now I changed things, a few things on here that I think are important for you to see. For starters, I hope that most of you now have your workbook and you'll be able to just go on and follow along by copying things into your workbook. But if not, there is a copy right here. You click on this and you can get a digital copy of the workbook and you can follow along that way. And if you want any other notes from either from before, from the first unit that we did before break or stuff we're doing now, it's all going to be in this stuff under notes. Okay. But you'll see that I had work from last week, all under April 6th to 10th, and not a lot of people completed it. So that's why it's all grayed out. So I need you to go on and look at that stuff. But right now, here's what I want you to do right this moment. Okay, so we're going to go here, and this is the week of April 13th to 17th. You'll notice that the first thing I did is I put up this week's game is playing checkers. So if you really want to go and you can watch my video on how to get to play checkers online, and you can click there and play checkers. Last week was Yahtzee if you want to go back there. But what you're in right now is watching this welcome video. So you're watching this video right now. It might have a little different name when you get to it, but you're watching this video now. So let's read these instructions. Now it's best if you go to view assignment. So you're going to click on view assignment and you'll get a really good view of all the stuff that's here. So the instructions say, watch this video. So you're doing it right now. Then it says, when finished, come back to this page right here and click mark as done. So you don't need to submit any homework or anything like that. You know, it says you could add homework, but we're not doing that right now. You're just going to click done after you watch this video. And then I'll get a list on my screen of all the people who have watched this video and click done. Okay, so when you're finished watching the video, you're going to come back here and you're going to put mark as done. It's going to ask you, do you need to hand anything in? And you don't. This is just saying that you're done watching the video and you're marking it as done. So you push mark as done, and then you'll see it's finished and you'll see it's turned in. Okay, so then this little assignment, even though it's not an assignment, this little activity is done. You're finished here. Okay, so we can go back. And if you look here, it's off of our list of things to do. Okay, we can go back to here and you see it's grayed out because it's done. We had it finished. Okay, now there was one other instruction here. It says, when you're finished and you mark as done, I want you to now go and do the quiz. Last time I had the quizzes here, but now I'm going to put the quizzes separately. So it's going to be underneath this. So we're finished this, but you see now this is highlighted here. So we have to do it. So we're going to go do the quiz. So we click on it. And again, we can push view assignment. And this says complete the quiz and be sure you push submit at the end. So I'm going to push and click on the quiz. And here's the quiz that you're going to do after you watch this video right now. Now, this quiz is a little bit different than the actual one I'm giving you. I just made this up for the purpose of this video and this demo. So who's the guy in the corner? That looks like Mr. Lee. So you finish your quiz and then you're going to push submit. Okay. Now the best part about this is, well, let's check our score first. Hopefully we got this right. And we did. 1 out of 1. We got it right. It's Mr. Lee. Okay. So that's good. So we can close that. We're done that. Now the best part about this is, you notice as soon as you push submit the quiz, it's done. It's turned in. You don't have to do anything. Okay. Before it was, yeah, I had to go in and check to see if you did it. But here I'll get a list of all the people who have done this quiz, and now you're done. So if I go back to our home page and I go to classwork, so here I am at classwork, and you'll see all the stuff for today is done. Okay. So grayed out, grayed out, grayed out, all done. All right. Now for you, that's all you had to do today. but many of you need to go back and do the stuff from last week. So I'm going to ask you to go back to last week and watch the videos from multiplying and dividing by 10 and estimating HST and calculating HST. And there you'll find all the stuff and the quiz for you to the material. You go to material here and you'll see the video you need to watch and the quiz you have to do. So this stuff you're going to have to go back and finish because not many people finish that. So I haven't assigned any new work for this week because I need you to go back and finish last week's work. Okay? So hopefully you understand how things work now. And I wish you the best of luck getting caught up. And please don't be afraid to reach out and email me if you have any questions. All right, go get it, grade 10s.